Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Reel exclusive interview following our On the Reel live sessions. We do these every Monday night from 8 to 9 p.m., featuring incredibly talented musicians and entertainers from around the Carolinas and beyond. And tonight we've had an incredible duo. I've known Kelly for a good while now. I met her when I first started working in the music scene, but we got Kelly and Brody Porterfield of the Water Kickers. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys were absolutely fantastic.
Thanks
Gorgeous
for having
stuff.
us.
Yes,
Thanks for having us.
absolutely.
A lot of fun.
So, again, if you guys are just now tuning in, you can go in and check out the video. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be there for posterity's sake forever, hopefully, as well as they mentioned at the end of their session, all the other artists and stuff that we've had. We've had some incredible folks on here already from, we talked about Brandon Lowther, and last week we had Nolan and the Bankwalkers. Next week we've got an incredible band coming in called Wombat Junction. Rob Dew, Nick and all those guys. It's a small scene, so everybody kind of like knows each other. But so in that spirit of music and everything like that, what got you guys interested in doing music? Like, where did you start? We'll take it one at a time. We'll start with Kelly, and then we'll go to Brody, just in the order that it is from where I'm sitting.
I moved to South Carolina when I was 15 with my folks, and we moved in with my grandmother. And just the place we lived, I didn't fit in. It was, it was the only new kid in town. Everybody else knew each other for their whole lives. And so because I had such a hard time making friends, I was like, well, I've got this guitar. It will be my friend. And I'd always sung in churches and different places. And so it just all fell into place then. It's sort of, music is this thing that can sort of breathe life and breathe hope into situations that it seems like there is none, and not to be an angsty teenager or anything, but I think that really got me through hard times, and just having a way to express yourself and to look into the doom and gloom and say it doesn't control you is it's really freeing to have that as an outlet. So
That's absolutely incredible way to put it. No, I get that too, but I wasn't the angsty teen. It was more for me. It was like early 30s that is when it happened for me. So, but going through that trauma in life and stuff like that can be a big thing. And feeling alone and having an outlet, and then having other people be able to respond to what you're putting out there and like feel something from it. Knowing that you're not alone. I think that's awesome. And Brody, how about you, man? Like I know we just met for the first time tonight. I know we've like interacted online a little bit and everything like that, but I don't think I've ever actually met you in person. So this is the first time for me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. As far as my background as a musician and where I come from with it, I mean, a lot of what Kelly said is pretty similar to the way I feel about music, and it's nice to be able to have something that you can kind of have a parallel kind of running commentary alongside the life that you're living that sort of, reflects and is a place that you can kind of deposit thoughts and questions in your mind and sort through them with music. I guess any art really is, valuable to me for that reason. But yeah, I mean, same thing. I mean, I think we're both kind of singer-songwriter types, if that is a type, and I've mainly played solo stuff. I've mainly kind of been a solo guitar player and singer. So, collaborating with Kelly has been a lot of fun. And I don't know if that really answers the question, but
we actually met because of music. So
we actually met at we met at the White Mule.
The old one.
The old one.
Oh.
So they used to have an open mic there, and we would, I think it was Tuesday nights, kind of close the place down. Some of the people you named already used to hang out down there, and it was a real fun time and a good way to get nothing done on Wednesday at all.
Exactly.
So sorry about that to my former boss.
No, I like it. You jumped ahead on one of my questions, but that's okay. No, I wanted to ask how you guys met, but we'll dial back to the second one at least though, and let's talk about education, because like, and I say this particularly because I know you guys, and we've had this conversation with Rodney earlier. You guys actually teach music as well, do you not? Or isn't that one of the things that you guys are doing right now?
I don't teach much right now,
But you have.
but yeah, I have. But yeah, Kelly is definitely teaching pretty much full time. Uh,
Yeah.
people how to what? I don't know why I'm answering now. You know,
That's all right.
she's teaching me. She's training me.
Yeah, so I teach at Freeway Music, and I love it. It's hilarious. I spent so much time thinking I wouldn't be a good teacher, that just wasn't going to be my thing, and somehow Tony Lee just kept convincing me that wasn't true. He and Marilyn, and then I started working for them, and I just absolutely I love the kids and love seeing them grow. But as far as education goes, I have no actual like training as far as like university degree or anything like that. I've just learned along the way, and you've had some, but we
Right. Yeah. I studied photography in college or whatever, but I didn't pay any attention to that. I was just trying to make music the whole time anyway. Sorry, I'm not talking in the mic. Yeah. I don't have any too much formal training in music, but I just try to fake it.
No, well, shout out to Freeway Music and Tony Lee. We did the Cola Jazz. He was out here a couple weeks ago too. So amazing group of folks. Freeway makes some great musicians, and they got some fantastic folks working for them. So, just shout out and plug them. Local place to get your education on some music. Start them young too, man. Like that's a good way to get it. So moving into the next one, I know the answer to this one, but I'll ask you guys. So other bands, other projects, other things that you're working on or have worked on even, where can we find it? What are the names of them, so on and so forth?
Right now, for me, this is the only project that I'm really devoting to music. We do a lot of church music. That's probably at least half of what our energies go towards. But we do have records out under our own names, which I don't know if we said that during this interview segment, but Brody Porterfield on Bandcamp, Kelly McLaughlin on Bandcamp, and then Kelly has got a lot of different...
So Boomtown Trio is, you guys should definitely look up our stuff. And I had the opportunity to play with two incredible musicians, Craig Butterfield and Kristen Harris, and we released an album last year that is super beautiful. Lots of stuff that they've composed and songs that I've written, and they've turned into magic. And then Sean Thompson and I play in a duo called the Post Timey String Band, and we've taken a little break during COVID, but we still hung out and like played music together, and we'll probably be back on the scene pretty soon, I'm hoping. So, but I'd say all in all, this is kind of our main thing right now, the Water Kickers, and we play in churches a lot. I said Lexington Pres. Sometimes we play at Lexington Pres and Arsenal Hill and Lake Murray Pres and Foundation Church, and just whoever wants to hang out with us, we'll sing to them.
Yeah, I like that. No, and I really hope with things kind of starting to open back up a little bit, we're getting more events and stuff like that. I'm hoping to see you guys over in like the Rosewood area and everything, because that's where we first met, was over on the Rosewood area. I think it was actually at Foxfield the first time that we ever ran into you, and then everything. So I mean, you guys are putting out some incredible stuff. Can we look forward to maybe a Water Kickers EP album? Are you guys working on anything right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of slowly working towards that. I mean, we just got married a year and a half ago, so we're kind of moving all the pieces on the game board, one little space at a time. But I think we'll, not that marriage is a game. It's not. If it is, I'm losing. No, if it is, I'm winning. Actually, but
Good answer.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I definitely would love to have, documents of what we do in one form or another. So,
Yeah.
I think we're kind of on the same page with that.
We're sort of in the midst of a home recording project that is, it'll probably take us like 6 years or something.
You're right.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's very slow moving. Brody's done a lot more than I have on
We
it.
actually have an official release date in sometime in 2025. So
So be on the lookout, guys.
can't even do math.
I love it. Well, as soon as it posts, we'll make sure that we're sharing it and posting it as well, because like you guys are absolutely incredible. I mean, I know I had a wonderful time. It's hard sitting back there and not clapping. Last week was one of those weird nights where we got called out for it like really hard by the band, and so we actually did. But you know, it's so strange because we try not to do it because we don't want to disrupt the audience at home that's enjoying it and listening to it and everything like that. But maybe eventually we might get some folks in here and actually have some people to clap for everybody and everything. But we'll see how that goes down the road and how we continue with this.
Just like a comedy soundtrack kind of thing, like.
We'll have some laugh tracks. Clapping track. We'll get a boo track. You know, whatever. You know, just in case. You know, you never know. You might need that.
Right.
Boo.
Yeah.
No, we won't get a boo track. Matt will take care of that in the back. So, any upcoming shows that you guys have other than? I mean, obviously you got this, but do you have any plans anywhere in the future? Playing anywhere?
Yeah, we have a couple gigs lined up. I'm trying to rack my memory for the exact dates, but I think we're doing one with Jubilee. Is that right? No? Candace?
Candace. So we're playing June 4th at Jubilee Circle. It's cool because it's an open mic night. It's the first one they've had since COVID happened. So that means if you're a musician out there and you're trying out some new stuff, that'd be a perfect place to come. We're going to open up with like a 30-minute set, I believe, and then we'll hang out and listen to everybody else, which is super fun. We miss open mic nights. That's how we met, and like we love them. And then on May 28th at Inda Coffee, we're playing a Bob Dylan tribute night. So, and that'll be with a lot of cool bands, people from Parker's Back and
Robbie Grice.
and then Admiral Radio. So yeah,
I love those guys. Yeah, no, I'm working on getting. I'm trying to get Cody and Becca on here as well. So no, I'm excited about that. Like that's, I'll definitely try to make it out to one of those as well. So as soon as we get that information, I'll make sure that I share that in this video and everything like that. But again, if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you guys go check out the On the Real live session, episode 11 for season 2 with the Water Kickers. It's on YouTube. You can go back and watch it right now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, all your support is greatly appreciated, even if it's just liking and sharing the pages. But if you want to do more, just visit www.patreon.com/onthemarkstudio, and you can sign up to become a Patreon today and continue to support this production as we continue to support all these incredible artists, all these fantastic musicians that live in and around this area, and just highlight all these incredibly talented people. So I want to thank you guys so much again for coming out.
Thank you.
You were absolutely fantastic. We appreciate it, and we cannot wait to have you back. Thank you very much. Have a good night.